So for this tutorial I'm using medium worsted yarn and 5.5mm crochet hook. You can use the yarn of your choice with the crochet hook mentioned on the yarn label. I'm gonna start by making a slip knot. And I'll chain 6. In the fourth chain from the hook, I'm gonna make 1 double crochet. In the next 2 chains, I will make 1 double crochet. I'm gonna chain 6. So after I chain 6, I'll turn, making sure my first clusters are on this right side. I'm gonna repeat the same in the fourth chain from the hook. I'm gonna make 1 double crochet. I'm gonna make 1 double crochet in the next 2 chains. So this is what I got now. I'm gonna turn this cluster this side, and I'm gonna come inside the chain 3 and slip stitch. So this is how it is. Now I'm gonna chain 3, and in the same space where I did the slip stitch, I'm gonna add 3 double crochet. Okay, so initially we're working on a triangle with clusters. These 3 double crochet with a chain 3 are clusters. So basically it's a repetition of 2 things: the chain 6 followed by 3 double crochet, and then slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. You'll understand as we go further. So from this point I'm gonna chain 6. So starting of each row, you started with a chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Starting with chain 6, and then we will work through, and at the end of the same row you'll end with a chain 3 and 3 double crochet. You'll understand better in a while. 1, 2, 3, and fourth chain, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next 2 chains. And then, like I did before, I will turn this side, insert the hook in the chain 3 of the second cluster, pull through, slip stitch, and the next step, chain 3 and 3 double crochet inside the same space. And again, this next cluster in the chain 3, slip stitch, chain 3. So this is the end of the row, and this is what we're going to do at the end of each row as long as I want to make the triangle bigger. So the corner to corner starts with a triangle, then it decreases to form the square. So chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space. So like I said, beginning of the row you chain 6 and then you make the cluster with the 3 double crochet. At the end of each row you slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Now we're starting a new row. I'm gonna chain 6 again. The same thing in the fourth chain from the hook, 1 double crochet. In the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet. So this is how it is. Turn the triangle or the piece, and then in the space, the chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the same space, slip stitch into the next space, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the space, in the last space, same thing, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the space. Okay, so this is what you should know and need to know. So let's assume you want to make a shawl or you want to make a head bandana. You keep expanding by chaining 6 at the beginning of each row, and you work the same way I showed you previously. And then every time you go to the next cluster, you slip stitch in the chain 3 space, you make 3 double crochet and repeat. The end of the row you slip stitch again and you do the same, 3 double crochet. As easy as that. You make it as big as you want. So now we have finished, let's say, the required length of the triangle. We're going to shape it into a square. So the square should have the same size of these two sides. For that, we'll start working from this point into closing the triangle. So I'm going to chain 3 as usual. And I'm gonna turn this side. So I'm not gonna work the same way I worked before. I'll slip stitch straight into this chain 3 space and I'll continue working as before, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the same space. And then into the next space, same thing, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the same space. In the next space, slip stitch, chain 3, the same thing. Okay, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Now we are left at the end of the round, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to slip stitch. So already it's starting to shape. So from this point, the same what I did in the beginning of this row, chain 3 and go to the next square. So I'm going to chain 3 here, go straight onto the next space and slip stitch and chain 3. The same space, 3 double crochet. So it's a repetitive work. Okay, same thing, slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Into the next space, same thing. And now here, this is the last space because I closed here. So in the chain 3, I'm gonna slip stitch. See, I'm gonna chain 3 and turn. And again, slip stitch and start the same. So you see here, it started already shaping. And I'll continue. So chain 3, 3 double crochet in the space, in the next space, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and this is the last space, slip stitch, that's it here, again chain 3. We're almost done. So slip stitch into the next chain 3, 3 double crochet, and this is the last space, slip stitch, chain 3, turn and slip stitch into the last space and fasten off after this. That's all. Here we have the corner to corner square complete. Very easy, straightforward. I hope you liked it and found it easy and useful how to make it as a triangle first, then how to shape it into a square. Doesn't matter how big you want it, like the way you expand the same and the way you decrease is the same to obtain the square. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.